In this problem, we are finding a function for the rain gutter. So the problem goes this way. A rain gutter is formed by bending up the sides of a 44-inch wide rectangular metal sheet. So the picture shows a rectangular metal sheet that has been bended on both sides. And the picture also shows that the height in which the bend on one side is x. So according to the picture, this length is given as x. So it should be the same length on this side, which is x. Okay. The whole length of this sheet, the width of the sheet, all the way from here till that part is given as 44 inches. Now, if you're bending on each side, then the portion on the base of this is going to be just this length. So since the entire length is 44 and you are bending an x on this side and an x on this side, the length of this rain gutter, or we call it the width, so this width is going to be 44 minus 2 times x. So these are the two informations we need to find the area. The cross-sectional area of this rain gutter is actually, I'm looking at this cross-sectional side, and the shape I see is a rectangle. Yes, the top is open. So I know the formula to find the area of a rectangle is length times width. Yes, if you call this horizontal line as length, which is the width as length, and then the other side, the height as x, then I can say the area is A of x is equal to 44 minus 2x times x. Now distribute the x inside, you get 44x minus 2x squared. So this is the area, cross-sectional area of the rain gutter. That's the answer for A, 44x minus 2x squared. Okay, now the second section B and C is derived off this formula or this equation that you wrote. So we would analyze this equation. Let me rewrite this A of x by writing the x squared as first and the 44x, or in descending powers, okay? So imagine if I graph this, what goes along the x-axis is going to be my x, and in this case it's going to be the height of the rain gutter, and on the y-axis what I will get is the area. Now you would have seen this. This looks like, because of its x squared term, it's a parabola, and because of the negative sign, what I'm going to see is an upside down parabola. So that's what I'm looking for. So question number B is asking, find the value of x that maximizes the cross-sectional area. So I know that the tip of the parabola is called as h comma k. So h will give me the x value. So this is the place where my parabola will have the maximum point, and that is the place where I will have the maximum area. Now here we have two options. One, if I can use my calculator, graph it and look for the maximum point, write my x value for B and my y value for C, or I can do it using the formula. So I would do it both ways. Let me show this first by algebra. So to find h, the formula is h is which the x value is negative b over 2a, and in this case my a is negative 2, b is 44, and c would be 0. So this is going to give me my negative 44 over 2 times negative 2. So this would be a 44 over 4, which is equal to 11. So the answer for B is 11 inches. Okay, to find C, all I have to do is find what A of 11 is. So it would go 44 times 11 minus 2 times 11 squared. Let me use my calculator to finish this up. 44 times 11 minus 2 times 11 squared. And this would be the maximum area, which is 242 inches squared. Now, if I have to do the same problem with my graphing calculator, then all I have to do is take this give function and graph it. So we go to y equals, and I'm going to graph this function 44x minus 2x squared. If I keep this negative 2x squared first, then I have to use the minus sign in parentheses. Since this is coming after the 44x, I'm using the minus sign that's above the plus over here on the calculator. Okay, so I'm talking about area of a rain gutter, so I don't need any negative values. So I'll keep my x minimum to 0, y minimum also 0. Now, since I already have the x and y value, I'm going to randomly pick some numbers. So let me call this as 30. And the y maximum, I'll call like say 400. Okay, I'm just randomly picking these numbers, and I'm kind of deriving off the answers I got here. But if you didn't have an idea, you will be just, using the zoom fit and kind of find what these numbers are. Okay. Now I'm going to hit graph. So yes, it's an upside down parabola. I need to find what the maximum point is. So I go second calc, maximum, left bound. Okay, stop there. Enter. Right bound, stop there. Enter again. And that'll give me my value. So you see that the answers that I got on the calculator and by hand, 242 inches squared for the area, 11 units should be inches. For the height of the rain gutter, x value, and the formula or the function for this, which is the answer for A, is that.